Hello everyone. Good morning children. Here Nilam Dalvi, your maths teacher from Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Municipal English School welcomes you all to the online learning session of our maths subject. See children, as always, we have a recalling session before starting our next session. So now also we are going to have a recalling session to see what you remember of your earlier session. So I am sharing the screen children. Just observe the screen carefully and try to remember what we have learned and what topics we have covered in the previous session. I am sharing the screen children. Just carefully observe it and try to remember and recall what we have learned in the previous session. Okay, here is our recalling session, children. Can you tell me which topic we have learned in the last session?
Cube and cuboid.
Cube and cuboid and its
Yes,
area.
two other concepts that we have learned in last session's topic. But what was the name of the topic?
Perimeter and area.
Yes, excellent. The name of the topic was perimeter and area. And today also we are going to learn some new concepts in perimeter and area. But before that, we will have some recalling things that about which things we have learned in the last session. Okay. Now observe the screen, children. On the screen, you can see a object. Can you tell me what is that object?
Cube.
Cube.
Cube. But this is the object with which you like to play. And what is the name of this cube? Can anyone tell me?
Don't remember.
Think for a while and tell me what it is. You people are playing, right? Have you played
Yes.
for a while and tell me? It's a cube.
Yes.
The name starts with R. The first letter is R. Can anyone guess? Okay, I'll tell. It's a Rubik cube. It is a Rubik cube. Okay. So children, tell me what is the shape of that Rubik cube?
Cube.
Yes, shape is cube. This was the thing that we have learned in the previous session. Okay. Now
Yes.
tell me how many faces a cube is having?
6 spaces.
Very
6.
correct. Very correct. Excellent, children. A cube is having 6 faces. And how many vertices it is having?
12 vertices.
Very good. Yes, it is having 8 vertices. It is having 8 vertices. See with red dots. Vertices are nothing but the corners. Okay. So it is having 8 vertices. And how many edges it is having, children? See, before giving the answer, just count. You can count from the screen also. You can see a cube over there.
8, 12.
Yeah.
12 edges.
12.
The sides of a cube are known as edges, and a cube is having 12 edges. So this was the basic concept that we have learned in the previous session about cube. Now,
Yes.
can you tell me what is the formula that is used for calculating the surface area of a cube?
6 into side square.
6
Very
into
good.
6 square.
Yes, that is right. The formula is 6 into side square. That means 6L square. L is nothing but the length of the side. So the formula of the surface area of a cube is 6L square. That means 6 times side square. Okay. Now the next figure that we have learned in the last session was cuboid. So it is the figure of cuboid. And as the length of the cube is known as side, in the same manner, the sides of cuboid are known as length, height, and breadth. Okay. Now we will see the formula. So what was the formula for calculating the surface area of a cuboid, children? Anyone remember?
2 times length into breadth plus breadth into height plus length into height.
Yes.
2
Excellent.
length into
Absolutely
2b.
right. Yeah. So the formula is 2 times length multiplied by breadth plus breadth multiplied by height plus height multiplied by length. So this is the formula which is used for calculating the surface area of a cuboid. And in the last session, we have also seen how this formula is derived. Okay. Now today we are going to solve word problems based on total surface area of cuboid in today's practice set number 47. Okay, children, are you ready for
Yes.
solving the word problems?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
miss.
then we will move on. See, these are the word problems for solving the total surface area of cuboid, in which the length, breadth, and height of a particular cuboid is given, and we have to find out the total surface area of the given cuboid. Okay, that means in the questions, length, breadth, and height will be given, and we are supposed to find out the total surface area of the cuboid. Now see, children, sum number 1, where you can see the length is given, breadth is given, and height is given, and we have to find out the total surface area of a cuboid. See, length of the cuboid is 12 centimeter,
Breadth of the cuboid
breadth of
10.
the cuboid is 10 centimeter, height of the cuboid is 5 centimeter. Well, L, B, and H, they stands for length, breadth, and height. And we are supposed to find out the total surface area of the cuboid, whose formula is 2 times length and breadth plus breadth and height plus height and length. So this is the formula, and by using this formula, we are supposed to find out the total surface area of a cuboid. Now, children, after writing the formula, what we have to do? We have to substitute the values. Substitute the values of length,
2
breadth,
into
and height in this formula. Okay. So now we are substituting the value. See, on the place of L, we will write 12 as length is given 12. So we will write 12. On the place of B, B is breadth and B is given 10 centimeter. So it will be 10 plus B is 10 times height is given 5 centimeter. So in the place of H, we will be writing 5 plus H is 5 centimeter and the length is 12 centimeter. So now we have substituted the values of length, breadth, and height in the formula. I hope this much you people have understood. First we are writing the formula and then we are substituting the values in the formula. Okay, children? Now, what we are supposed to do? See, these numbers are in the bracket. So we have to use the formula of board mass. First, we will be doing multiplication of two terms, 12 and 10 together. Then 10 and 5 together and 5 and 12. See, we will be doing the multiplication of two terms together by using the board mass formula. See, 12 tens are 120 plus 10 fives are 50 plus 12 fives are is 60.
60.
So, and can you add this number? First, we have to solve the numbers which are there in the bracket. So, which numbers are there in the bracket? 120 is there, 50 and 60. And which mathematical operation we have to do? What we have to do?
Addition.
Yes, we have to add these three numbers. So can you add and tell me what is the sum of 120, 50 and 60?
230.
230.
Yes.
230.
So
230.
two times and the sum of these numbers. Okay. Don't forget to write this two.
Yes.
Forget to write this two. Two bracket in the sense two times of this number. So it is 2 times 230. Now what we are supposed to do? Now what is remaining?
Multiplication.
Yes.
Multiplication.
Yes, multiplication is there. 2 times 230.
460 is answer.
460.
Yes. Excellent. You
Sorry,
people are very
62.
good at mathematical operations. So the answer is 460. And we should not forget to write centimeter square. Can anyone tell me why we are writing square? Can anyone tell me why we are writing square over here?
Because we're finding area.
Yes, excellent. Because we are finding the area and the unit for area is square. So whatever units are there, centimeter, meter, inch, feet, we have to write square and that unit. Okay. So the total surface area of a cuboid with length 12, breadth 10 and height 5 centimeter is 460 square centimeter. Okay, children, I hope you understood this sum. How we have to find out the total surface area of the cuboid. Let's move to the next sum. By observing this number, children, what difference you can find in the first sum and in the second sum?
First
See, these
sum
numbers
is
are in decimal point. These numbers
yes.
are in decimal point. So when decimal points are there, we have to be little bit careful while performing addition and multiplication. Okay. So again, the length is given 5 centimeter, breadth is given 3.5 centimeter, height is given 1.4 centimeter. And what we are supposed to find out, children?
Total surface area of the cuboid.
Yes, we have to find out the total surface area of the cuboid. And the formula is here. 2 times length and breadth plus breadth and height plus height and length. Now what we will be doing? We will be substituting these numbers in the formula. Now we are substituting it. See, on the place of length, we will be writing 5. Breadth is 3.5 centimeter. Height is 1.4 centimeter. Again, plus height is 1.4 centimeter. Multiply and length is given 5 centimeter. So 5. And again, we will be doing the multiplication in the bracket. As the numbers are in the bracket, we will be using the Bodmer's formula and we will be doing the multiplication. So can anyone do the multiplication of 5 times 3.5?
17.5.
Yes. And what is the product of 3.5 and 1.4?
4.90.
4.90. Okay. And 1.4 and 5?
7.0.
7.0. Okay. So this is the multiplication or product of these numbers. Okay. Now what we have to do? We have to add these 3 numbers together and then we have to do multiplication with 2. Okay. So see, this is the addition. Just we will revise the addition with decimal points. Okay, children. So we have to arrange the numbers such that the numbers left hand side to the decimal point will come like this. You can see on the screen.
Yes.
One below another, you have to put the decimal point, and from the right hand side, you have to arrange the numbers. So 17.5 plus 4.9 plus 7.0. And 9 plus 5 is 14. 1 will be carried.
294.
Further addition we will perform.
29.4.
Yes, the answer is 29.4. Okay. Now this is the sum of these 3 numbers. And now we have to do the multiplication with 2. So 2 times 29.4, the answer of which is 58.8 square centimeter. Therefore, the total surface area of the cuboid with length 5 centimeter, breadth 3.5 centimeter and height 1.4 centimeter is 58.8 square centimeter. Okay, children?
Yes, miss.
Now let's
Yes,
move
miss.
to the third sum. See, the length of the cuboid given is 2.5 centimeter and the breadth of the cuboid given is 2 meter and the height of the cuboid given is 2.4 meter. So What difference is there between children among them three?
Length is centimeter and breadth and height is meter.
Meter.
In
That
meter.
means the units. These
Yes.
three things having different units. That means length is having centimeter, breadth and height is having meter. So what we have to do, we have to equalize the units. We have to make all the three units to be same. We have to convert them. Okay. So see, 1 centimeter is 1 upon 100 meter. See, these two are having same units. So we have to change the unit of centimeter to meter. That means we have to convert this 2.5 centimeter into meter. So which will be 2.5 upon 100. We are converting this centimeter into meter. 2.5 upon 100. Already 2.5, that means it is having decimal point. And as we are dividing it with 100, then after two numbers, we are going to put decimal point. So the answer will be 0.025 meter. So we have converted the length and we have got the unit meter. So now we are having the value of length as 0.025 meter. By solving the sum, children, we should not forget that we have to consider this length as 0.025. We will not take it as 2.5 centimeter as it is having a different unit. Okay. Now we will write the formula and we will substitute the numbers in length, breadth and height. And then we will multiply these numbers. 0.025 by 2 plus 2 by 2.4 plus 2.4 times 0.025. Okay. Can anyone do this multiplication of 0.025 by 2?
Yes, miss.
So what is the answer?
0.05.
Yes, the answer is 0.05.
0.05.
And check the other answers also.
Yes.
5 by 2, 2.4 by 0.025.
2.4 into 2 is equal to 4.8.
Yeah. Now we have to add these numbers as in the previous sum. We have seen the addition of decimal point numbers. Okay, children. In the same manner, we have to add this. Just add it for me and give me the answer. Add these three numbers.
4.91.
4.91. Yes, the answer is very correct. It is 4.91. And we should not forget to write this 2. This is remaining over here 2 times as it is there in the formula 2. So after multiplication, we will get the answer 9.82 square meter. Okay. So the unit mentioned in the question is meter, as we have converted this length also in meter. So the unit is meter. Therefore, the total surface area of the cuboid with length 2.5 centimeter, breadth 2 meter, height 2.4 meter is 9.82 meter square. Okay, children.
Yes.
Now this is the fourth sum, which is your homework. Take the screenshot of this or mark it in your textbook. This you have to solve in your notebook.
Yes, miss.
Have you noted down?
Yes, miss.
take shot.
Okay, okay. Good. Now we will move to another example.
Okay, miss.
You can see the question on the screen. I am reading it. You listen carefully and try to understand what is mentioned in the question and what we are supposed to find out. Okay. How much sheet metal is required to make a closed rectangular box? How much sheet metal is required to make a closed rectangular box? From this word, children, rectangular box, can you tell me whether this object is of cube shape or
Cuboid.
cuboid shape?
Cuboid.
Cuboid, because here it is rectangular
Cuboid.
and cuboid is having rectangular faces. So this is a object of which is having cuboid shape. Okay. Of length 1.5 meter, breadth 1.2 meter, and height 1.3 meter. See, all the three things which are given in the question are having same units. Okay, length is also having meter, breadth is also having meter, height is also having the unit of meter. So there is no need of conversion as all the three things are having same unit. Okay, so in the question cuboid is given, that we had made sure because of this word rectangular, where length is given, breadth is given, and height is given. And what we have to find out? We have to find out how much sheet is required, how much metal sheet is required. That means we have to cover this closed rectangular box with this metal sheet. Okay, so we have to find out the total surface area of this cuboid. And we know the formula of total surface area of cuboid. By using that formula, we find out the answer. Okay, children? So length is given, breadth is given, and height is given. And we are supposed to find out the total surface area of this rectangular box. Can anyone tell me the formula of total surface area of cuboid?
2 into length into breadth plus breadth into height plus height into length.
Yes, the formula is twice or two times length and breadth plus breadth and height plus height and length. Now what we will be doing? We have solved these sums earlier. In the same manner we have to solve. What we are
Yes.
supposed to do?
Substitute the values.
Yes, we have to substitute these values. So we will substitute the values, and later what we will be doing, children?
We are adding
Multiplication.
Yes,
multiplication.
we will do the multiplication. What we will multiply? We will multiply 1.5 with 1.2 or 1.2 with 1.2. What multiplication of which numbers multiplication we are going to do? These two numbers or these two numbers?
1.5 into 1.2.
Yes, 1.5 by 1.2. We are going to find out the product of 1.5 and
1.8.
1.2 and
1.8.
1.2 and 1.3
1.8.
and then 1.5 by 1.3. Yes, we will see the answer, children. So this multiplication we are going to perform now. So yes, the answer was correct. Huh? Somebody told na 1.8. Yes, the answer is 1.80 of this, and the product of 1.2 and 1.3 is 1.56, and the product of 1.5 and 1.3 is 1.95. And later what we are going to do, children?
Addition.
We are
Addition.
adding.
We are going to do the addition. Just add these numbers and tell me the answer.
0.35.
Pardon? Can you repeat the answer?
5.35.
Yes. The answer is 5.31.
5.31.
31.
5.31.
Yes. And now we were going to multiply these numbers. 2 times 5.31. And the answer is 10.62. We will not read it as 62. We will read it as 62. 10.62 square meter. As the unit given is meter, same unit we will be writing. Therefore, 10.62 square meter of sheet metal will be needed to make the rectangular box. I hope you understood this sum.
Yes, miss.
Yes.
Very good, children. See, the next example is here on the screen, children. I will be reading it. You listen carefully and try to understand what is given in the question. Okay. One side of a cubic box. One side of a cubic box. See, children, it is given cubic. So it is a cuboid or a cube? Can anyone tell me?
Cube.
Cube. Yes. One side of a cubic box. That means it is a cube. Is 0.4 meter. How much it costs to paint the outer surface? Outer surface means surface area. Outer surface of the box at the rate of 50 rupees per square meter. That means one side is given and we are supposed to find out the surface area of the box, which is in cube shape. And along with that, what we have to find out? We are going to find out the cost. The cost of painting the total surface area of the box, whose rate is 50 rupees per square meter. So it is a cube shaped box whose length is 0.5 meter.
4 meter.
Question, we have to find out the total cost. Means first we have to find out the total surface area and then we have to find out the cost of the paint which is required to paint the box from the outer surface. Okay. So in the question side is given. Can you tell me what is the formula of total surface area of a cube?
6 into
Six into side square.
into side
Yes.
square.
Yes, 6 side square or 6 multiply by side square or 6 times L square. Okay. So we will write the formula. Total surface area of a cube is 6 times side square. Side means L square. Okay. And the length given of the side is 0.4. So 6 times 0.4 square. Can anyone tell me what is the square of 4?
16.
16.
No.
And as it is having decimal point, so what will be the answer?
0.16.
0.16. 0.16. So the answer is 6 times 0.16. Now we have to multiply these two numbers and we will get total surface area of a cube. So children, tell me.
0.96 square centimeter.
0.96 square centimeter.
Square
Yes,
meter.
Square meter.
the answer is 0.96 square centimeter. Can you tell me whether it is the final answer?
No.
No, we have to find the rate of
50
Yes,
rupees.
we have to find out the total cost of the paint. We have to find out the cost of the paint. In the question, it is asked, how much will it cost to paint the outer surface of a box? So this we have to find out. Now we have found out the area of the cube. So the cost of painting 1 square meter is 50 rupees and the total area is 0.96. So we will multiply this total area by cost and then we will get the total
Answer.
cost. Yes, cost of painting 0.96 square meter will be 0.96 times 50. So the answer is 48 rupees. Yes. Therefore, it will cost 48 rupees
to paint the outer surface of the box.
Very good. So the next question is here. Can anyone read the third question?
Yes, a matchbox is 4 centimeter long, 2.5 centimeter broad, and 1.5 centimeter in height. Its outer sides are to be covered exactly with craft paper. How much paper will be required to do so?
Yes. So which object is given in the question?
Cuboid.
Which object is given?
Cuboid.
Cuboid.
Yes, it is the shape of the matchbox is cuboid. But children, listen carefully what questions teacher is asking. Okay, teacher asked you which object is there. So it is matchbox. And the shape of matchbox is cuboid. Okay. And the length is given, breadth is given, and height is given. And what we are supposed to do? We are supposed to cover the matchbox with craft paper. So we have to find out how much paper will be required to cover the matchbox. Okay.
Yes.
So matchbox is given, its length is given, and what is the length? 4
4
centimeter.
centimeter.
Yes. And the breadth is given 2.5 centimeter. Height is given 1.5 centimeter.
5 centimeter height.
And we have to cover this matchbox with craft paper. See, like this we have to cover the matchbox with the craft paper. So how much, what is the area that we have to find out, and accordingly we will get how much paper is required to cover the outer sides. Okay, outer sides means what?
Yes.
Total surface area. And from this matchbox only we can see the shape. The shape is cuboid, as it is in rectangular shape. Okay.
Yes.
So length of matchbox is given, breadth is given, and height is given. And we are supposed to find out the total surface area. Now we will substitute the values in this formula. 2 times 4 by 2.5 plus 2.5
2.5
and
into
1.5 plus 4
4
times
into
1.5.
1.5.
Now we will multiply these numbers and we will add the 3 digits together. Okay. So after multiplying 4 by 2.5, we get 10. And the product of 2.5 and 1.5 is 3.75. And the product of 4 and 1.5 is 6. Now tell me, what is the sum of these three numbers?
19.75.
19.75. 19.75. After getting 19.75, what we have to do? After getting 19.75, what we have to do, children? We get the answer. After adding these three numbers, we will get 19.75. After getting the sum of these numbers, what we will be doing?
Into by 2.
Yes, very good. We will multiply that answer by 2.
2.
Yes. So we will multiply 2 by 19.75.
75.
Okay. So after multiplying, we get 39.5 square centimeter.
Yes.
So this is the paper. That much paper we will be requiring for covering the matchbox. So 39.5 square centimeter craft paper will be required to cover the matchbox from its
paper.
outer side. Okay.
Yes.
Now let us see another example. See, I will be reading the question. Listen carefully and try to understand. Okay. An open box of length. See, an open box. An open box of length 1.5 meter, breadth 1 meter, and height 1 meter is to be made for use on a trolley for carrying garden waste. How much sheet metal will be required to make this box? The inside and outside surface of the box is to be painted with rust-proof paint at a rate of 150 rupees per square centimeter. How much will it cost to paint the box? So in this question, children, there are two questions. First question is we have to find out the sheet, the metal sheet, how much it is required to make the box. And how is the box? The open box is in, the box is open. The box is open. And as it is required for carrying garden waste to make a trolley, so it is in rectangular shape, but the box is open. Okay. And along with that, we have to paint it. And while painting, we have to paint it not only from outer side, but also from inside. When we are taking outer portion, we were writing total surface area. But here we have to paint the box from inside also and from outside also. Okay, that means 2 times area we have to find out. So this is a box, metal box, where the area of top is there. See children, in the question it is mentioned the box is open. So when we are finding out the total surface area, we will get the total area of this rectangular box. But as the box is open, we have to minus or we have to subtract the area of the top from the total surface area. Okay, I am repeating again, listen carefully. As the box is open, children, we have to remove the area of the top from the total surface area of this box. Okay, now this is a rectangular box whose length is 1.5 meter, height is 1 meter, and breadth is 1 meter.
1 meter.
Okay, so length is given, breadth is given, and height is given. Since the box is open at top, you can see in the picture also the box is open. Therefore, the sheet required to make the box will be total surface area of the box. Total surface area of the box minus area of the top. As the top portion is open, so the metal sheet will not be required over here to cover the upper portion. Okay. So the formula of total surface area of the box is 2 times length and breadth plus breadth and height plus length and height. And we will minus the area of the top. And the area of the top is length times breadth. Okay. So here we will multiply this 2 lb, that means 2 times lb plus 2 times breadth and height plus 2 times length and height minus lb. See, in algebraic expressions, children, we have seen when this coefficients and variables are there, we are taking the like terms together. So here also you can see length breadth and length breadth is there. So we will put the like term together. So it will be 2 times length breadth minus length breadth plus 2 times breadth and height plus 2 times length and height. We have put the like terms together. And after subtracting 2 times length and breadth, what we will get? After subtracting these two terms, we will get length breadth plus 2 times breadth and height plus 2 times length and height. So this is the term that we get after subtracting the area of top. Okay. Now we will substitute the numbers. Now we will substitute the values over here. So it is 1.5 times 1 plus 2 times, as the depth is 1 and height is also 1, plus 2 times the length is 1.5 and the height is 1. So now we will multiply these numbers and we will get 1.5, 2 ones are 2, 2 ones are 2, 2 times 1.5 is 3, times 1 is 3. Okay. Now we will add the numbers 6.5 square meter. So this, what we got, is the total surface area of a rectangular box after reducing the area of top as the box is open. Now in the question, we are asked to find out the cost of paint required to paint the box from inside also and from outside also. Children, this is the area of one portion, that means of inside or of outside. But as we have to paint the box from inside also, from outside also, we have to take 2 times of this area. Since the inside and outside surface of the box are to be painted, area to be painted will be 2 times area of box. As we have to paint from inside also and outside also. So area for to be painted is 2 times area of the box. And the area of the box we got is 6.5 square meter. So 2 times 6.5 square meter. Therefore, children, the total area which is required to be painted is 13 square meter. Okay. Now the cost given of per square meter is 150. The cost given for 1 square meter is 150. Therefore, total cost of painting will be area to be painted times rate per square meter. So it will be 13 as the total area is 13. So it will be 13 times 150. So the answer is 1950 rupees. Okay. Therefore, the total cost of painting is 1950 rupees and the total area is 6.5 square meter. Therefore, 6.5 square meter sheet of metal will be required and the cost of painting the box from inside and outside will be 1950 rupees. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
I hope everybody has understood the word problem that we have solved in total surface area of cuboid, children. I hope
Yes.
all have understood.
Yes.
Okay. Now it is the time to have a quiz. Are you ready, children?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Okay. Let's see. See, the first question is there on the screen. You have to put tick mark on the correct answer. The first question is, how many faces are there on a cube? And the options
Yes.
are
Six. Six.
six. Okay,
Six.
the answer
Six.
is
Six
six. Now let
spaces.
us check whether
Six.
the answer is correct. Yes, your
Six.
answer is correct.
Six answer.
Yes, your
Yes,
answer is correct. Let's move to the next question. Find the surface area of the cube whose length is 3 centimeters.
12. 12. 12.
What is the formula for finding out the surface area of the cube, children?
56.
Don't be in a hurry.
54 square centimeter.
Yes,
54
somebody
square
told.
centimeter.
54
54
square
square
meter.
centimeter.
Yes, the answer is 54
54
square
square.
centimeters. And the formula for finding out the surface area of a cube is
6 into
6 times
6 into
side
side
square.
square.
Yes, yes. Excellent, children. Excellent. Now tell me what is a surface area by choosing the correct option. And the options are on the screen.
Option number 3.
Option number 3. Area of all surfaces
Option
that
number
is
3.
Option number 3.
Let me
Option
read
number
all the
3.
options.
This
Area of a surface that
the space that is occupied by a two-dimensional space.
Huh. But surface area that we have learned of this cube and cuboid, it is a three-dimensional shape. And the second option is the distance around a two-dimensional shape. And the third option is area of all the surfaces that make up a three-dimensional figure.
figure.
And the last option is the space of an object. Okay. So the
Option
third
number 3
option
is
is
Option number
Option
3.
number 3.
surface area. We are finding out the area of all the surfaces of a three-dimensional figure. Now see the fourth question. Which of these shapes has all square faces? And the
cube.
options are
Cube.
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 yes,
Cube.
yes. The answer is correct. It's a cube. Cube is having all square faces.
Square
Now,
faces.
can you tell me which figure is having then rectangular faces?
Cuboid.
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 Yes. A cuboid is having rectangular face. Now, children, tell me what is the formula for finding out the surface area of a cuboid by choosing the
Op-
correct option.
Option number 1.
First one.
Cube into
Option
length
one.
Number
into
1.
breadth plus length into height
Option
plus
number
height
1.
into length. Height
Option
plus
number
height into length.
yes. The next question. Find the surface area of this figure. Now you have to calculate and find out. Okay. And the options are here, children, on the screen. Do the multiplication, addition, and tell me the answer.
Option number 1.
Option number 1.
148 centimeter square.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Very good. I like your confidence. Yes, the answer is correct. So children, just now we have finished the quiz and from that I came to know that you have understood the practice set 47 very correctly.
Yes.
Okay. Now we will see an interesting fact about the numbers. See,
Okay.
observe the screen, listen carefully, and try to understand what we are learning about the numbers. Okay?
Yes.
Seven.
Fun. And through this activity, we will learn some interesting fact about the numbers. Can you tell me which number you're seeing on the screen?
612.
612.
12.
How many digits it is having?
3
3
digits.
3 digit.
So 612 is a 3-digit number. And when we multiply this 3 digits, that means 6 by 1 and by 2, what answer we will get? What
Miss,
is the
repeat it.
product of what is the
Repeat.
product? What is the product of all these 3 digits?
12.
12. Yes.
12.
The product of these 3 numbers is 12.
12.
Now observe the screen carefully, huh, children?
Yes.
See, the product of these 3 numbers is 12. And when we divide this number, this 3-digit number, by this product, what answer we will get?
51. 3.
We will get 12 ones
51.
and 12,
51.
51. Yes,
51.
very correct. Is there any remainder remaining over there after division? Any
No.
remainder is there? No, no remainder is there. We will see one more example. See, the next question is 816.
16.
Yes. And what is the product of these 3 digits?
48.
48.
48. 8 ones are 8 and 8 six
8
are
6 are 48.
48. Now again, children, when we will divide this number by 48, what answer we will get? What is the quotient of this?
17.
17.
17. Any remainder is there?
No.
No, no remainder is there. So from these two examples, children, what we have noticed, what we have understood from these two examples?
Divided by their product digits, but they can't have remainder.
They don't have remainder.
Reminder.
There are some 3-digit numbers which when divided, there are some 3-digit numbers which when divided by their products, then there is no remainder. Okay, so this is the interesting fact about some numbers that we have learned in today's session, children.
Yes.
And today's your one homework is there that you have to solve the sum.
Yes.
Okay, you remember the homework, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I will take
One more
screenshot.
homework is there. Yes, one more homework is there. You have
Okay.
to find out such numbers whose product after dividing with the product there is no remainder. Such more numbers you have to find out. Okay, children?
Okay,
Yes,
miss.
miss. Yes.
Thank you for attending this session so attentively.
Thank you, miss.
Session, children.
Very
Till then,
nice.
stay at
Very
home,
nice.
stay safe,
Very nice.
and we will
Nice.
learn some more new concepts in next math session.
Okay, miss.
Okay.
Yes.